Some things, once bent, are almost impossible to restore to their original shape. Even highly experienced mechanics often struggle to fix such issues. But if the same problem reaches Pakistan, there's a chance a unique local technique might bring it back to life. What you're looking at is the hydraulic piston rod of an excavator. Due to a strong impact with a rock, it got badly bent. Normally, in such cases, replacing the part is considered the only solution. But in Pakistan, it can be repaired and restored to its original condition for just 2000 rupees. To begin the repair, the entire piston rod must first be removed from the machine. Since it was severely bent, the piston got stuck inside the cylinder. The mechanics tried several methods, but it didn't move at all. Finally, they came up with an interesting solution. They tied one end of the cylinder to the excavator's track. The other end was connected to the digging bucket. Then, the bucket was pulled backward. As soon as strong tension was applied, the piston rod came out easily. It's true, machine parts are often best handled by machines themselves. Before repairing, the piston rod is heated to reduce the metal's hardness and make it easier to straighten. The heating method is also very simple. Old pieces of cloth are burnt to heat the rod. This is one reason why the total repair cost remains so low. After heating, the piston rod is immediately placed under a hydraulic press machine. With controlled pressure, the bent rod is slowly straightened. This process requires great care and experience. Whenever the press applies force, no one is allowed to stand within a 1-meter radius, as even a small mistake could cause a serious accident. After about 2.5 hours of continuous effort, the piston rod becomes nearly straight. But the job isn't finished yet. The mechanics carefully measure it using special tools. If there is even a slight bend, they continue adjusting it until it rotates perfectly without any wobble or vibration. Once everything checks out, the next step is restoring the outer surface. Due to heating and straightening, the chrome plating gets damaged. To increase the lifespan of the oil seals, re-chrome plating is essential to make the surface strong and smooth again. First, the surface is cleaned using high-density oxalic acid. Then it is polished thoroughly with a polishing wheel to remove dirt and uneven areas and to check for deep scratches. After polishing, the piston rod shines like new. However, the experienced eyes of the craftsman notice small pits on the surface. These are filled using light spot welding. After that, an angle grinder is used to smooth the welded areas so the surface is perfectly even. Now comes the chrome plating process. The rod is cleaned with talcum powder to remove any oil or polishing residue. Then, using a crane, it is dipped into a chemical solution tank. Through electrolysis, heat is generated, forming a strong, wear-resistant chrome layer on the surface. After chrome plating, the rod is polished and inspected one final time. Once everything is perfect, the once bent hydraulic piston rod is restored to a condition just like new. Truly, the craftsmanship of Pakistani experts is remarkable. Hats off to their incredible skills. Fix it like a pro garage.